Good morning, Mayang Buntag, and welcome to
My Filipino adventure.
We're Naked. Mayang Buntag, and welcome to My Filipino Adventure. And it is, was it Monday? So it's Monday morning, and I flew in yesterday, and I took some video of the whole experience, but I want to start off by saying avoid China Air. It's not always best to find the cheapest flight. Sometimes it's best to spend the extra money and get a more reliable flight. As you'll see in the video, everything started off fine. I just took Spirit from Detroit to LA. And then when I got to LA, I had a 4-hour layover. I knew that going in. And then I found the gate where I was supposed to be at to fly from LAX to Beijing, China. It was like this overflow area, like a warehouse. And there's no gates there. You have to go onto these buses, and these buses will drive you pretty far across the airport. LAX is a massive airport. And from there, they'll drive you to this other area, then you board the plane from there. And it was just a cluster F, because they had like 4 gates all loading at the same time, and they only had so many buses. So we were supposed to take off at 2:20 p.m. We didn't even get on the buses to go to the plane until 2:30. So we started off late. And then when you get on the plane, they're older planes. Now they did have the touchscreen things with the videos, so I could watch the movies, but the touch screens were broken. The screens were smaller and the resolution was really bad. They didn't even have a USB port built in. Like all the other long flights I have, you have free USB ports built right in. They didn't have any of that. You can tell that the legroom was less than, like, say, Eva Air or some of the other airlines or Korean. And I was sitting next to this Chinese lady who was coughing the whole time, and she wouldn't cover her mouth. I even asked the lady if they had like a mask or something I could wear, because I did not want to get sick. So we got such a late start on the flight. We had an hour and 30-minute layover in Beijing before I jumped the flight from Beijing to Manila. And it was like running through the airport, running through check-in. And then, of course, they had to steal all my toothpaste, because I brought too big of a tube, and my sunscreen, which I just bought before I left. They took that from me. And they kept on putting my bags through the x-ray machines. Every time they took something out, so then here's the scam. Here's the scam you got to avoid. So we're running out trying to get to the next gate so we don't miss our flight. And, there's no time. And this guy pulls up in a golf cart inside the airport. And he's like, Manila, hurry. Your plane's going to be late. No time. So like 3 or 4 of us jump onto this golf cart, and he starts racing towards the gate. And then he tells us it's going to cost us $10 each for the ride. So we all said, "Whoa, stop!" So we made him stop. We all got off, and so that was scam 1. I couldn't believe it. In the airport, they're pulling scams like this. In America, you get fired in a second for pulling some type of scam like that. So anyway, we ran through. Finally, at the last minute, we got on the plane, and so we made our connection, and I didn't have to stay overnight. But next time if I fly back here again, which I'm sure we will, I'm going with Eva Air or one of the more recognized airlines. It's worth it. I tried to save a couple $100, and it wasn't worth it. So, stick with the quality companies. I think Ned over at My Philippine Dream said Eastern China East or Eastern China Air, that's really bad. And I'm here to say Air China was not that great of an experience either. But as you can see in the video coming up, I did finally make it, and I got to see my honey bunnies, who is right here.
Hi.
She's getting our paperwork together. And we're in, what's the name of this place, babe?
City State.
city-state towers. It's real close to the embassy, and we're gonna go through and make a video, show you what it's like around out and about in this neck of the woods. So watch the videos. This is kind of a piece together of my flight and my landing, and a little bit about the hotel. And I think we ended it with some delicious siopao. So I'll pick it up at the end. Watch the video. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. My Buntag, it's too early in the morning. And welcome to another exciting episode of My Filipino Adventure, and I am leaving today. It is 5:26. I'm waiting for my employee, my foreman guy, he said he'd drive me to the airport this morning. Air flight leaves at 7:55 from Detroit Metro. Oh, here he is right now. Here he comes. Detroit Metro to LAX. He just pulled in the driveway. Yay. Okay. I'll give you updates. So here we are. We made it to the airport. I don't know what time it is, but I'm pretty early. I got an email saying to get there early because it's supposed to be really busy, and it's really not that busy at all. So we'll grab a quick breakfast and wait for my flight out to LA. Holy moly. So I have to get from the one terminal to the international terminal here at LAX. And I am not kidding. Place is like so far of a drive or walk. I have been walking for 20 minutes and still inside. So I had to go from where Spirit lands to the international Tom Bradley International Terminal. So we'll keep you updated. So here I am at the LAX. This is like the overflow section. There's no real gate here. You have to jump on one of these shuttle buses, and that'll take us out to the tarmac to get onto our airplane. But I still have about, hold on, it's 2:14, or I got about 2 more hours before I board. And then 13-hour flight to Beijing, and then another 2-hour layover. So we'll pick it up when we get to, when we get on the plane. What time is it now?
2:49.
2:49? We're supposed to take off at 2:20.
Yes. So, stuck in.
Spraying.
Hi.
And for those who don't know what siopao is, it's like these steamed buns, and they're filled with anyway, the lens is dirty. Filled with meat and sauce. And they're kind of like a street food, but actually they sell them at 7-Eleven. They're really, really good. Good for a late night snack. So as you can see by the video, we made it. We got to our hotel very late, and I walked across the 7-Eleven, got some siopao for a little bite to eat and some water, and then we went to bed, and we got a whopping 2.5 hours sleep. It's going to take me a while to get over my jet lag and get used to the noon time changes, but we did it. So here we are in downtown Manila. We're going to get our crap together here, try to get organized, and we're going to go out and explore the city. So thanks for watching. Say something nice, Yna.
Stay classy.
And remember, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, please ring the bell. And as she said, here try to stay cool, and as always, stay classy.